Now let's find out the first 5 factors of number 60. Okay, so 1 will always be there. Then 2 into 30 is 60. So the next factor is 2. Then 3 into 20 is 60. That means 3 will also be a factor. Then 4 into 15 is 60. That means 4 will also be a factor. Then 5 into 12 is 60. That means 5 will also be a factor. So first 5 factors are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now let's find out the remaining factors also. It's 6 into 10 is equal to 60. So 6 will also be a factor. Then the remaining factors are 10, 12, 15, 20, 30 and 60 itself. Okay, I just write down over here. It's 10, 12, 15, 20, 30 and 60. So if you are asked about the first 3 factors, you will write down 1, 2 and 3. And if you are asked the first 4 factors, then 1, 2, 3, 4 will be there. If you are asked about first 5 factors, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be there. Okay, let's do 1 or 2 more problems. Okay, in the same question, if I ask, what is the smallest factor of 60? Can you answer it? The smallest factor of 60 is 1. And what is the biggest factor of 60? That is number 60. And how many factors are there of 60? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these are 12 factors. So various questions are asked about the factors. So you should be conceptually clear about the term. Okay. So in this question, 1 is the smallest factor, 60 is the biggest factor, and in all there are 12 factors of 60. Okay. Let's take one more example. Now let's write down the factors of number 54. Okay, so 1 will obviously be there. Then 2 into 27 is 54. That means 2 is also a factor. Then 3 into 18 is 54. Then 3 will also be a factor. Then 6 into 9 is 54. That means 6 will also be a factor, and then 9 will also be a factor. Then 18 will be a factor, and 27 will be a factor, and the last factor will be 54. So I just write down over here. So it's 18, 27 and 54. Okay. Now the first question is, how many factors are there of 54? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 factors. Which is the smallest factor? That is number 1. Which is the greatest factor? That is 54. Okay. And what are the first 3 factors? Which are 1, 2 and 3. Now you can be asked, what are the first 3 factors except 1? What are the 3 factors, first 3 factors except 1? So except 1 is 2, 3 and 6. These are the first 3 factors except 1 of 54. Okay, so you should be clear about the question and its solution. Now let's take 1 or 2 questions of multiples. Now let's write the first 5 multiples of number 7. Okay. First 5 multiples of 7. So how would we start? It's 7 into 1, it's 7. 7 into 2 is 14. 7 into 3 is 21. 7 into 4 is 28. 7 into 5 is 35. So these are the first 5 multiples of 7. 7, 14, 21, 28 and 35. Now I would ask you one question. Which is the smallest multiple of 7? The smallest multiple of 7 is the number 7 itself. Okay. Now, which is the biggest multiple of 7? Kids, we cannot calculate the biggest multiple since this series of number is infinite. So, we cannot calculate the biggest multiple of 7. Okay. And in all, how many multiples of 7 will be there? Still, we cannot calculate since this series is infinite, or we can say unlimited numbers are there. So we cannot calculate the biggest multiple and the number of multiples of not even 7 but of any number. Okay. So I hope you are clear. And suppose I ask you what is the fourth multiple of 7? So it is 7 into 4, 28. Okay. Now let's see some new concepts of the session. Friends, do you know what are odd numbers and even numbers? Odd numbers, the numbers ending with 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9 are odd numbers, and the numbers ending with 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0 are even numbers. Suppose I take an example, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5. This number is ending in 5 and the number which are ending in 5 are odd numbers. Okay, as we can see over here. So doesn't matter how many digits are there, you just have to concentrate upon the unit digit. So this is the unit digit in this number and this is 5, and the number which are ending in 5 are odd numbers. Let's take one more example. 768. The unit digit is 8 over here, and the numbers which are ending in 8 or the number which are having unit digit as 8 are even numbers. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0, if they are at the units place, then the number will be even number. Okay, now let's see this 3, 5, 7, 2. Just see the unit digit, it is 2. So it will be an even number. Doesn't matter how many digits are there in the number. Okay. If it is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, just see the unit digit. It's 9. So it will be an odd number. Okay.